It happened at Ganchka's today. I went to call on his mother, on my future family, and there his sister shouted right in my face. Why don't they throw this shameless woman out of here? And spat in her brother Ganchka's face. A hot-tempered girl? Nastasia Filipovna, the general said reproachfully. He was beginning to take his own view of the situation. What is it, General? Indecent or something? Enough of this showing off. So I sat like some sort of dress circle virtue in a box at the French theater, and fled like a wild thing from all the men who'd chased after me in these 5 years, and had the look of proud innocence, all because my foolishness ran away with me. Look, right in front of you he has come and put 100,000 on the table, after these 5 years of innocence, and they probably have troikas standing out there waiting for me. He's priced me at 100,000. Ganchka, I see you're still angry with me? Did you really want to take me into your family? Me, Rogozhin's kind of woman. What was it the prince said earlier? I did not say you were Rogozhin's kind of woman, you're not Rogozhin's kind. The prince uttered in a trembling voice. Nastasia Filipovna, enough, darling, enough, dear heart. Darya Alexeyevna suddenly could not stand it. If they pain you so much, why even look at them? And do you really want to go off with this one, for all his 100,000? True, it's 100,000, there it sits. Just take the 100,000 and throw him out, that's how you ought to deal with them. Ah, if I were in your place, I'd have them all, no, really. Darya Alexeyevna even became wrathful. She was a kind woman and a highly impressionable one. Don't be angry, Darya Alexeyevna. Nastasia Filipovna smiled at her. I wasn't speaking angrily to him. I didn't reproach him, did I? I really can't understand how this foolishness came over me, that I should have wanted to enter an honest family. I saw his mother, I kissed her hand. And if I jeered at you today, Ganchka, it was because I purposely wanted to see for the last time myself how far you would go. Well, you surprised me, truly. I expected a lot, but not that. Could you possibly marry me, knowing that this one here had given me such pearls, almost on the eve of the wedding, and that I had taken them? And what about Rogozhin? In your own house, in front of your mother and sister, he bargained for me, and after that you came as a fiancé all the same and almost brought your sister? Can it be true what Rogozhin said about you, that for 3 rubles you'd crawl on all fours to Vasilievsky Island? He would, Rogozhin suddenly said quietly but with a look of great conviction. It would be one thing if you were starving to death, but they say you earn a good salary. And on top of it all, besides the disgrace, to bring a wife you hate into the house. Because you do hate me, I know it. No, I believe now that such a man could kill for money. They're all so possessed by this lust now, they're so worked up about money, it's as if they'd lost their minds. Still a child, and he's already trying to become a usurer. Or the one who wraps silk around a razor, fixes it tight, sneaks up behind his friend, and cuts his throat like a sheep, as I read recently. 44 Well, you're a shameless one. I'm shameless, but you're worse. I'll say nothing about this bouquet man. Is this you, Nastasia Filipovna? The general clasped his hands in genuine grief. You, so delicate, with such refined notions, and all at once. Such language. Such style. I'm tipsy now, General, Nastasia Filipovna suddenly laughed. I want to carouse now. Today is my day, my red letter day, my leap day. I've waited a long time for it. Darya Alexeyevna, do you see this bouquet man, this Monsieur O'Kamelia? He's sitting there and laughing at us. I'm not laughing, Nastasia Filipovna, I'm merely listening with the greatest attention, Totsky parried with dignity. Well, then, why did I torment him for a whole 5 years and not let him leave me? As if he was worth it. He's simply the way he has to be, he's still going to consider me guilty before him, he brought me up, he kept me like a countess, money, so much money, went on me, he found me an honest husband there, and Ganchka here. And what do you think? I didn't live with him for 5 years, but I took his money and thought I was right. I really got myself quite confused. Now you say take the 100,000 and throw him out. if it's so loathsome. It's true that it's loathsome. I could have married long ago, and not just some Ganchka, only that's also pretty loathsome. Why did I waste my 5 years in this spite? But, would you believe it, some 4 years ago I had moments when I thought, shouldn't I really marry my Afanasy Ivanovich? I thought it then out of spite, all sorts of things came into my head then, but I could have made him do it. He asked for it himself, can you believe that? True, he was lying, but he's so susceptible, he can't control himself. And then, thank God, I thought, as if he's worth such spite,